Hi everyone, my name is Giacomo Draghi and I am a student for CSE 340. As you can guess, the argument I'm going to talk about is SQL joins. And as V3 schools teaches us, a join clause is used to combine rows from two or more tables based on a related column between them. And so, why do we have joins? As it is said, it's when we have on relatable and on relational database two different tables, and we want to unify them to join them. But we do have a criteria, and that is on related column. So they are supposed to be joined on columns that are related to each other, and how that join is made and the relation between columns is actually something we can choose. We have different kind of joins, so we use this kind of joins we use joins when we need more information to be combined, and information that are just in one table will not be enough, so we need two two tables to be combined on in a certain way. So the way we can do that is by using joins, and as you can see in the graph down here, we have four different kind of joins: inner join, left join, right join, and full outer join. And each one of them is actually having a different impact. In inner join, it will actually only show the part that is of both tables. On the left join, it will show the part that is from both, but everything that comes from the first table we are showing. Right join is just the opposite, and the outer join will show everything from both tables. So I have made a little bit of an example. For more information on joins, you can also look at the Microsoft page of Join on SQL Server. It is different from MySQL, but it actually has a lot in common. So I guess there always will be something to learn from it. I have this bit of SQL written, and I'll show you. We're working on the PHP motors database. And for example, we want to look at inventory. And in the inventory, we have this column, this is the classification ID. There is actually a foreign key of the classification table. So if I was to run the car classification to just this query to see the car classification table, we would see that the car classification ID is related to a car classification name. So what if we wanted to see everything from the inventory table, but joined in order to see also the car classification name? So the classification name column of car classification, we would have to make a join. So this is a perfect example of when we need to make a join. So how do we do that? As you see, we first always make the select, saying that we want everything from the inventory table, and from the car classification table, we just take the classification name. We could have taken everything; it didn't actually matter. I just wanted to make it easier. So from inventory, we want to inner join in this case, and inner join is actually this relation. We want to inner join the car classification table. And we do that saying that we do that on, and here after the on, we write the columns that are going to be joined. And in this case, we take classification ID. So if I run this, you would see that we always get the inventory table, but at the end of it, I have joined the classification name from the car classification table. So in this case, in this scenario, we actually have the join ordered by the classification ID, because that is what we are joining, and it is an inner join. If we wanted to be a slightly different, have it as sorted for MVD, we don't actually have to make an order by. We can just have a left join. That way, it will compare the first table and join it with information in the second table, and not trying to join the information that are equal. And that would actually change the order. You would see MVD is actually on in order as always, but if we go at the end, we still have the classification name. So that is everything for SQL join. If you have any question or I wasn't clear on something, just feel free to ask and reach out to me. Bye.